place where I used to store my panniers in the top box, if you remember. Exactly, the left pannier was here, the right pannier was somewhere here, and the top box used to be somewhere here. Abhi, it's all gone. We sold the tiger. That kahani is khatam. I know it is still fresh. I'll keep mentioning the tiger a lot of times. I'm pretty sure people will not mind it. And if you see in the background, here is one helmet, my first LS2 helmet. My wife gifted to me. That is the reason I'm not giving this away to anyone. I have another 3 helmets. I think my dad put it inside because I said I'll do a giveaway, but somehow that didn't happen. The moment I said that, pandemic and all this started and I was not comfortable giving it to someone. I'll do that. I'm a little bit busy right now because of the upcoming trip. Right now I'm going to the storeroom because my dad put the helmets there. And why do I need the helmets now? I'll tell you in a second. Oh, we did not give the intro yet, right? What's up guys? Kaise ho? Hope everyone is doing great. There is literally a crazy amount of junk in here. Where are the helmets, bro? This is all my old Rhinox riding gear. It is still pretty good, but only thing is now I'm gonna wear my climb gear because we need Gore-Tex now. Because it is proper monsoon season now, July first week we're planning to leave. I'm expecting proper heavy showers and these are all mesh jackets. And you guys know that Seema doesn't like riding in rain. Gore-Tex is so good that it feels like a car. Only thing it is very expensive. But if I happen to ride in summers, we can use this back. But the big question is, where are my helmets? That to the Schuberth helmet. Yeah, I need the Schuberth helmet once again because this AGV helmet that I bought, the K6, it is amazing. It's a carbon fiber helmet which is very light. When I bought it, it was fine, but once I lost weight, which is not at all comfortable. Forget comfort, it is not even safe. Schuberth is just perfect. Only thing is inside the liner, everything is slowly disintegrating. I'll check it now. If it is all fine, then good. Otherwise, again, karcha. No, karcha. Bahut karcha ho gaya abhi. I think I'll live with either this or I even have the empty helmet. Why can't I find my helmet, dude? I think it is in this AGV box. Oh yes, it is there. I'll do one thing. I'll take the entire box and replace the AGV helmet into this. By the way, one more thing. A lot of your people ask me, look at this mess here. Nice, she'll throw everything like this and go and I'll keep stamping on all. I think sometime back I mentioned about a chewing gum and I got a lot of requests. A lot of people were asking what chewing gum do I chew? Very difficult to say this. Yeah, this is my 6th take. What chewing gum to chew on? Yesterday I went and shopped some of my groceries, especially for the upcoming trip to fill these boxes, protein bars and all that stuff. And this is the chewing gum that I use. It is called RPM Mint. And there are different flavors in it. I did not get the flavor I want, but this works. It is expensive a little bit. It's around 260 rupees. You have 15 strips in this. It lasts like a really long. At least when I'm riding and all, when I'm driving, I put one and it is there for the sweetness and the flavor is there for at least 1 hour. And oh yes, chewing gum is very important for me. Okay, now let me switch all this equipment, the GoPro, the new Sena, all that onto the Schuberth. But before that, I'll have to see if there is fungus, virus and all that kind of stuff inside this. There are spider webs and dinosaurs in this. Only thing is, you see these parts, this all slowly disintegrating. I can replace those parts. Oh shit, I have to immediately order one thing. Again kharcha. This glass has lot of scratches on it, lot of swirl marks, and it is not cheap. Schuberth's visor is 5,000 rupees, dude. If this was not loose like this, look at this. If it was not loose like this, I would save 5,000 rupees today. But Sriman, it is not the helmet's mistake. It is your mistake. You lost crazy 20 kilos. Yeah, helmet buying tip. Shouldn't move like this. It should be tight. Let's try the Schuberth. Best part about the Schuberth is, it's a flip helmet. It's called a modular helmet technically. But when you buy it, it's gonna be like so tight. You feel like suffocating. Looks fine. Looks clean. Of course, I'll have to wash it for sure. Oh yeah, this is amazing, dude. This is what I need. Nice, array, lovely, yeah. I think I'll wear this. This is the fit. This is perfect fit. You see, this doesn't move like that. But when I bought this helmet, it was mad tight. But yeah, let me check how much the glass actually costs. Schuberth C4 visor price. C4 Pro helmet, 1,08,000. Exactly my helmet, but this is a complete gloss color. Nah, it shouldn't be 1,08,000. I think it's somewhere around 75-80,000. Kind of a good news and a bad news. Thing is, I found the Schuberth's visor, the clear visor, around 4,999, which is almost 5,000 rupees. But then the size is not available. This is the size we need, and this is not available, dude. Now it's gonna be difficult. Actually, they have the L size visor for other colors. They have the tinted visor, which I don't want. I wanted a proper clear visor. If that doesn't work out, then I have to live with the AGV. Every time this is a problem. Last moment में श्रीमान will have all the things. उसके पहले 2-3 months चुपचाप will sit. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఏం చేస్తాం, వన్ డే బ్యాటింగ్ అలవాటు. Absolutely no luck. Now you might have understood that I did not find the visor. That is the reason I'm sitting and cleaning it. Unfortunately, there is no visor available. I mean, there is a yellow color visor, but I don't prefer that. I need a clear visor. For now, it looks horrible. You see how many scratches are there in this? For now, I have to show you something else I forgot about. First thing, I promised you guys that I'll put the panniers on the top box on the bike and show it to you how it looks. Even I myself didn't see it yet. So I'm also very excited to see how it looks. I'm hoping it's gonna look amazing, next level amazing. But let's see about it. We'll get some 120 fps shots as well. Nice cloudy day outside. Light is gonna be even, so we're gonna get some nice shots. And the expensive BMW straps, I'll just fix it on the boxes and show it to you how it looks. See, this is the problem. The reason I need to get such expensive straps is because there's no place to hold it. Where do I hold it? Especially when it is loaded. I have only these chota handles, which obviously I cannot fit my fingers into, but yeah. Oh my god, why is it so heavy? Wow. Looks amazing, dude. Oh, BMW level packaging तो है. Okay, officially record breaking. Shriman is reading the instruction manual on camera. It looks perfect, but somehow I don't know what to do about these. Acha, okay, I understood why. So actually you can make them loose like this, as loose as possible. When you make it like very loose like this, you can literally put a bag inside this and tighten it. Isn't that so thoughtful? That is why BMW is BMW, dude. Nicely, aram se put a tank bag over here and then buckle this up. Imagine the kind of luggage I can carry like this. You see this? Fancy pannier with a proper bag as well. Looks amazing, right? Very thoughtful BMW. So let me fix all the straps on the pannier on the top box and we'll go put this on the bike and see how it looks. So as you can see, I set it up properly. The straps are there installed. Top box, this one is lifting up like this because the distance is a little bit smaller compared to this one. But we can tuck it in like this, no issues. Yeah, we can tuck it in and it looks fine. Anyways, it is so nice to carry now. So all I have to do is once I reach a hotel or something, just get down, remove the top box and fancy, we can walk like this. I just hope these straps can take the kind of loads we put in. I think they can because these clips and all, they look nice and durable. I think it's around 1.5 inch of a strap. Should work. So let's pop this onto the bike and see how they look. There is the beast under the waterproof cover. By the way, this cover is working wonderfully. Getting the job done, it doesn't look that great actually, but main thing is functionality is there. Apart from this, I can't help but mention the emptiness here. The Tiger is missing. It's okay, Sriman, you'll be fine. Start enjoying the new bike. Start the new chapter. You're telling everyone to do that, but you're not doing it. Sir, 500 kilometers it became ganda, but it's okay, this is how adventure tourists should look. Especially if you look at the shaft area, a lot of dirt on it. Anyways, in 2 or 3 days I'm going to give it for first service and then it'll again start shining. But really doesn't matter because once we start riding again and properly, this is monsoon season, it is again going to get dirty. Trust me, Tiger's top box and the panniers were the easiest to fit. Mounting the BMW's panniers on the top box is definitely more difficult and more complex than the Tiger's. Okay, there you go. Finally, we have the I'm about to say dark horse. Shriman, get it out of your mind now. There you have the BMW GS Adventure 1250. BMW R1250 GS Adventure. It looks amazing. I thought it will not be that great, but this looks amazing with the wraps. Take a look. 120 fps shots coming up in 3, 2. definitely looks too huge with all the boxes, but it is much better and much smaller and compact because of the color now. Otherwise with the aluminum silver color, it was shining out too much and they look like proper tiffin dabbas, idli dabbas. Now they look more premium and they look like a proper adventure bike, right? And the main thing I really like is the color scheme. You see this blue and red, it properly syncs with this blue and red. And the proper tagline, make life a ride. That's BMW's tagline. Triumph also had some tagline. Yeah, for the ride. So anyways, this is how the bike looks. Looks amazing. Really happy with the work. Everything is ready once again. Bike is ready. Panniers are ready. Wraps are ready. I'll have to put the clear water lights on this, get the first service done, and we can leave for the ride. That's my neighbor once again, Uma Shankar. You like it? You like it?
I like it. Excellent.
This is not at all the right attire to sit on such an amazing bike, but this is the best we've got right now at home. On the road, when we are at proper work, you'll see me in the full attire. For now, just bear with me, okay? And this is for the thumbnail. Oh, by the way, did you guys observe something when I was shooting all this? Did you observe these packages here? This is the home gym equipment I got. There's a rod. Those are some weights and dumbbells and all that. I got it because I wanted to set up a small home gym, not like a major one. I got this from RM Fitness. I don't have much space in the house, so I'm planning to set it up somewhere outside in the garage. It will be kind of a garage gym. Maybe I'll be moving the Seltos a little bit piche, make 10 by 10 of a room here, and I will be setting it up here. I mean, now don't expect anything like fancy gym. It's gonna work, especially because of these frequent lockdowns and all that. I don't want to miss out on my workouts. And there's one more thing, a quick update about the beautiful Street Twin, the Triumph Street Twin. And whenever I see this bike now, I really want to take it and go out, especially in the city. Unfortunately, the other day when I planned to take it out, there were like a million ants inside the seat. Now everything is fine, hopefully. Yeah, I don't see any ants. Literally took me 2 complete days drying it out in the sun, and then I even used a hair dryer, a room heater, all that. Now it's pretty good. Previously I told you I wanted to get 2 things changed on this majorly. First one is definitely these ugly looking rear view mirrors. We get some bar end mirrors over here. Apart from this, I wanted to change these old conventional indicators. You get proper LED bullet indicators. 2 more major things I wanted to change. That will be the handlebar. This is a proper clamp and street type handlebar. You actually get a ace handlebar. So already that is in the pipeline. And one more thing is the tail tidy. Though Triumph calls it a modern classic, I don't feel this part is modern yet. So there's something called a tail tidy. Basically they'll remove all this parts. This anti looking grabber will go, and there'll be a completely different look over here. It'll be more crisper and sharper. These are the 4 major things I wanted to change. We need a budget of at least 50,000 rupees for that. Right now interest is there full on. I wanted to do that, but because now we have this trip, after I come back from the trip, we'll do that for sure. I have to put all of these heavy boxes once again upper. Literally I have to do like 2 rounds. No, 3 rounds, because I have to take the camera as well. Hit the like button for all these efforts. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. In case you did, you guys know what to do. Like button daba do. Do comment, do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Still waiting? Hit the subscribe.